At the threshold of the ancient Whispering Woods, three brothers stood side by side. The air was cool, carrying the scent of pine and the weight of a new beginning. Their mother stood before them, her eyes reflecting both pride and a mother's deep-seated worry. She reached out, her voice steady and firm like the roots of an oak. "Go now," she said, "but remember this: build to protect, and above all, stay united." Her words hung in the air, a final blessing as they turned toward their uncertain futures. The eldest brother, driven by a desire for ease and the warmth of the afternoon sun, did not wander far. He gathered golden stalks of straw, piling them high with reckless abandon. Within mere hours, he had a roof over his head, laughing as he sat in the tall grass. The middle brother sought more substance, dragging heavy, rough-hewn logs into the clearing. He spent his days hammering and nailing, his muscles aching as a wooden frame slowly took shape against the backdrop of the trees. He felt secure enough, satisfied with a home that smelled of fresh sap and forest floor. They both looked back, wondering why their youngest brother was still nowhere to be seen. Miles away, the youngest brother was drenched in sweat. He did not look for the easy path. Instead, he scouted the riverbanks for heavy stones and rich, wet clay. While his brothers lounged and played, he laid each brick with agonizing precision. He ignored their distant laughter echoing through the valley. To him, every trowel of mortar was a promise kept. He worked until his hands were raw and the sun dipped below the horizon, building not just a house, but a sanctuary of stone and iron. Then, the forest fell into a deathly silence. The birds ceased their songs, and a low, guttural howl vibrated through the very earth. Out of the shadows stepped a massive gray wolf, his fur matted with dried mud and his eyes burning like twin embers. He approached the straw house with a predatory grace. With a single terrifying lungful of air, he let out a blast that leveled the walls in an instant. The eldest brother screamed, his heart hammering against his ribs like a trapped bird. He scrambled through the briars, bursting into the wooden house and bolting the door. But the wolf followed. His claws scraped against the timber, a sound that set their teeth on edge. He blew once, then twice, until the wood splintered into toothpicks. The brothers sprinted toward the hill, the wolf's hot breath at their heels. They dove inside the brick house, slamming the heavy oak door just as the wolf struck. The youngest brother grabbed a heavy iron bar, securing the latch with a definitive clack. Outside, the wolf's chest expanded like a bellows. He blew until his eyes turned blood red, yet the brick walls remained unmoved. Frustrated and starving, he scrambled onto the roof. "The pot!" the youngest yelled, pointing to the hearth. The eldest dumped the water, and the middle brother shoved dry kindling into the flames. A roar of fire surged upward. As the wolf slid down the chimney, a cloud of scalding steam blasted him back. With a shriek of agony, the beast vanished into the shadows. Silence returned to the hill. The brothers stood in the quiet room, their chests heaving in unison. The eldest looked at the sturdy walls, then at his brothers with tears in his eyes. "I see now," he whispered. They did not just survive, they learned. Together, they rebuilt. Soon, 3 brick houses stood side by side, a testament to their labor. They were no longer just brothers. They were an unbreakable fortress, together at last.